Everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is a little bit different. I'm going to talk about the fragrances that I've been wearing recently. By recently I mean kind of in the last 6 weeks. I've only been wearing a very small handful of kind of the same fragrances in kind of a rotation, or depending on my mood really. But these are literally the only ones I've worn in the last 6 weeks. And so it's like most worn video, I suppose. But I found my taste has been going kind of a little bit more simplified recently, and I've not been wearing fragrance, to be honest, quite as often as I used to. And so I find that sometimes, some days I don't feel like wearing a fragrance at the moment. But when I have been wearing fragrances, these are the ones I have been wearing. The most worn recently is actually by Kilian's Sacred Wood. This one is basically the most simple fragrance I own. It literally is just sandalwood. there's nothing else. This one is, like I say, sandalwood. That's it. By Kilian Sacred Wood. What else can I say? I find it very calming. The only thing, it can be a little bit boring after a while because it does last a long time. On me it's like 10 hours easy, and like I say, it's very, very linear. So how it smells when you first spray it is how it smells 10 hours later. So you have to really like sandalwood. But I find it kind of a little bit, the way that I find oud oil is kind of meditative, and I get that kind of vibe with sandalwood. And so for me, it's kind of a zen, kind of just calm, quiet, easygoing, relaxing, easy mood. So I have been wearing this one quite a lot recently. I was a bit cheeky with mine. This is a screw sprayer, and so I actually poured real Indian Mysore sandalwood in mine to top up kind of a richer profile of like genuine rich Indian sandalwood. But yeah, I've been wearing that one a lot recently. The next one I'm going to talk about is basically my old favourite, Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. I've been drawn to this one a lot recently too. I guess kind of nostalgia and habit, but I always find it comforting, and it always smells like me in a way, or I guess what I've associated who Peter is. but Tuscan Leather is comforting to me. It smells lovely. I like the sweetness of it, the richness of the whole thing. It just smells beautiful. And so when I'm in a kind of a funk, Tuscan Leather can pick me up a little bit. And yeah, I just find it comforting. It's one I've been reaching for a few times in the last couple of weeks. Ones that I have been enjoying a lot, but I've really only stuck to two at the moment for the last over the last month or so, is from Abel, which is an all-natural brand. And the two I've been reaching for the most is Golden Neroli, which you can see by the level of the juice is nearly finished now. This one is beautiful. Again, this one is meditative in a way, very kind of zen, calming, peaceful, tranquil, beautiful. It's kind of got a citrusy top note with neroli and ylang-ylang and kind of vanilla and a matcha tea accord. It's very well blended, it's very smooth, and it smells gorgeous. I think it's maybe leaning a little bit feminine for some men, but I consider it unisex, and I just love it. I've worn that one a few times recently. Well, you can tell by the juice I wear that one. And the next one, I wear that one to pick up my mood. Again, if I'm either feeling very calm and very chill, I like to wear that one, but also if I'm a bit down, I wear it to pick me up because it's so effervescent and alive and like happy. It's kind of a happy fragrance, and it kind of can cheer you up a little bit if you're having a blue day. The next one does that for me too, and this one was a gift actually. This was it for my birthday? Tammy gave me this as a gift for my birthday, so thank you, Tammy. This is also by Abel, and it's called Pink Iris. I did a review of this one and I love it. I've worn this a few times recently. In the last, I think, 2 weeks, I think I've worn it about 3 times. I love it. This one, I've reviewed it. It's kind of a violety, irisy, but without smelling like lipstick or makeup. But it's kind of got a creaminess to it. and a loveliness to it, and it's just very smooth and very, very likable. And again, I find it kind of a cheer me up fragrance, and I love it. It smells great. Again, maybe a little bit feminine for some guys, but I do consider it unisex. There's two that I'm going to mention. One that I don't have the bottle with me, but I've only worn them once, which is why I'm not going to mention them till the end, so to speak. Those four that I've just mentioned are the ones that I've been wearing kind of in a rotation for the past 6-7 weeks. I mean, literally, I've not worn anything else but those for the last several weeks. Sacred Wood and Tuscan Leather being the most, and then the two Abels kind of rotating between. I did wear, however, Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? It was, I think, yesterday. Yeah, I fancied this. I don't wear it very often. Very rare that I wear this one now, but I just fancied it, and yesterday I wore it and I enjoyed it. I thought I smell beautiful. It's rich, deep, sexy, vanilla-y, rosy, warm, rich, beautiful stuff. Hi, Teddy. Teddy's watching me. So yeah, I wore it once yesterday and it was great. Don't wear it very often, but when I do, it is a beautiful fragrance. No, day before yesterday, I remember now. That was, sorry, to be accurate, that was the day before yesterday. Yesterday I wore, I don't have the bottle with me, I wore Cape Heartache, and I kind of, it's the label that grabbed me, and I don't wear it very often. I've not worn it in a long time, actually. And the label kind of picked, I just focused in on the label, and I was like, I've not worn that in a long time, I'm just going to put that on. And so I kind of sprayed it on, kind of feeling that I was neglecting it. and I wore it yesterday. And I didn't quite enjoy it as much. I think maybe because of the weather. It was kind of, I don't know, it had a nuance to it yesterday that I hadn't picked up on before, but it was slightly dirty yesterday. I don't know why, but I got kind of a dirty vibe from it. I don't know if anyone else has picked that up now and again with it. It's the first time I've noticed it smelling dirty on me, but there was something in it that I wasn't quite liking yesterday. Usually I love it though. But yeah, those are what I've been wearing recently, and I would probably say in general, in a week, there's probably 3 or 4 days in a week that I don't wear a fragrance now. Whereas before I would wear a fragrance every single day. I just would. Now I find that I'm wearing it a little bit less. But these ones are my most worn fragrances. I find a lot in my collection are not appealing to me at the moment. I think with music and with perfume, I go through phases of really into something, and then I use it all the time, and then I kind of it kind of goes, and then I go into something else and then use it all the time, and then it kind of goes, and then it kind of rotates and swings back and forth. And I have that with music. I'll get into a band, I'll listen to loads of their stuff, and then I kind of drop them and then go into something else, and then I won't listen to music for a while. And I don't know why that is, but I kind of have the same thing with perfume. So a lot of my collection is kind of been neglected for a while. I've not been picking them up and wearing them. I only have about maybe 38 fragrances, full bottles. So a lot of them are sat unused for the last few months, to be honest. But there you go. They will get used eventually. I might sell some fragrances that I don't use. I find, I don't know if anyone else has this, but you buy it because you like the artisticness of it, and you think, oh, this smells great, I love it, I'm gonna buy it, and then you own it, and then you never wear it. And I'm just noticing now that I have a few fragrances that I love, I think are great, and they're artistic, but I'm never in the mood to wear them, actually, to pick it up and spray it on. I don't find myself doing it. So maybe you guys have that problem too, and then you end up with bottles that are just more like an ornament. So I don't know, I think maybe we all go through that as fragrance collectors. But there you go, it's just an update on what I've been wearing recently. That's it, hope you're doing well, stay safe, stay blessed, love yourself, love everybody, and I will see you soon with another video. Yeah, bye everyone, take care.